Hey guys, I'm Avail back again with another video. This time it is about this Samsung M21. I've been using this device for more than 2 months now, and in this video I'm going to share with you guys some features that I liked about this One UI from Samsung. So before we start, if you're new to my channel, then do hit the subscribe button to watch more videos, and if you've already subscribed, a big thank you to all of you guys. So let's get started. So let's start with the always on display feature. This is one feature that we really like to use, but yes, it drains battery quickly. But Samsung has done a really good job here. What they have done, now you can schedule this feature. What you have to do, simply go to settings, and then you have this option lock screen, and there you will have this option always on display, right? Tap there and you have this option, third option, show as schedule. So what do you have to do, simply set the schedule here. Suppose what I have done, suppose I have kept it will start at 8 and it will end at 9 a.m. in the morning. So you can also set the schedule like this. Now if you want to show it always, then simply tap this one if you don't worry about the battery drain. Now another thing that I like here, if you go to clock style, we have different layouts, yeah, but here this feature is really cool, I guess, because it can give you the option to select your own image. So what you have to do, simply suppose I want to select this image, go to this option, suppose camera, and there you can select any photos that you have clicked, or you can try out different GIF already there, predefined GIF that you want to use. Suppose I have selected this one. You can actually adjust the image here like this. Now let me show you this. Suppose if I turn this off now, it will show me the photo here. So isn't it cool? So if you want to see your loved ones on the screen when the phone is locked, you can use this. But as I told you, this is going to drain the battery quickly. The next feature is temporary silent mode. This is one feature that I really liked, because sometimes it happens to me that I put the phone in silent mode and then I forget to deactivate it. So sometimes I miss certain calls. So what you can do, simply go to sound menu here. If you tap and hold there, it will take you to this option. Now here you have this option that mute, right? Here you will get this option temporary mute. So you just have to turn this on, and then you can select that you have to put the silent mode for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or you can even select the custom here so that you can select your own timings. So this is really good, because after 1 hour, the phone will automatically get back to the normal sound mode or the vibrate mode, whatever you have kept. Okay, so this is one feature that I really liked. The next feature is about cursor control, and it is going to be really helpful for those people who type a lot while having chat and other messaging, right? Now how does it work? If you go to messaging app, suppose if I am typing here something, okay, and I want to change any particular character, any word, then normally what we do, we try to place the cursor manually like this, right? Now one option is there. What you have to do, simply tap and hold on this spacebar, and then you will get this option to move the cursor like this, and it becomes really handy, and it becomes really easy to place the cursor where you want it exactly and do the correction. So according to me, it is a really useful feature that has been added to this Samsung keyboard. What do you think? Next feature is about this mini call pop-up. Now what happens if you're watching any video on YouTube or Netflix and someone calls you, then it interrupts your experience, right? And we don't like it. So what you can do, simply turn on this option. Go to phone app and then go to settings, and there you have this option settings. Under settings you will have this option call display while using apps. Okay, select this option, mini pop-up. Now what happens, suppose I'm watching this video and I'm getting a call, right? So there will be a very minimum interruption. Simply suppose I'm watching this, now this is the call that I'm receiving, right? So I can place it like this, I can receive the call, and there will be no interruption. So this is one thing that I really liked about this UI. The next feature is smart pop-up views. It is actually similar to this mini call pop-up, but it works with other app notification. Now let me show you how does it work. First of all, you have to activate it. Simply go to settings, and then you have to go to this option advanced features. There you will have this first option, smart pop-up view. Now you can select the apps for which you want to activate this feature. Suppose I have done it for WhatsApp and message. Now whatever notification that I receive, it doesn't matter where I am. Suppose I'm watching video on YouTube. Suppose if I receive any notification, this will be there on the screen. Let me show you this. Okay, suppose this is what I have received, one message here, right? WhatsApp message. So what I can do, simply tap there and that message will be there. Suppose someone is calling as well. Okay, mini call pop up. Now this is what I was talking about. So here you can type the message and reply, and you don't have to close this YouTube app. So it is also really handy if you are someone who likes to watch YouTube videos, or you don't want any kind of interruption while watching videos or doing anything or playing games particularly. This can be really useful according to me. The next feature is side key. Normally what happens, if you double click this power button, it opens the camera app, right? Now you can create shortcut to any particular app that you like to have, instead of this camera, which is there by default. So what do you have to do? Simply go to settings, and then you have this option advanced features, and there you will have this option side key. What do you have to do? Simply select this one, go to settings. Now if I want to have it for Netflix, what do you have to do? I have to do here Netflix. Okay, select Netflix, done. Now if I double click now, it will open Netflix. So this is also something that you can use if you want to have any shortcut to a particular app. So that can be useful. What do you think? The next feature is called Dual Messenger, and this one is really helpful for those people who are having two different WhatsApp accounts or two different FB accounts. How does it work? Let me show you this. Simply go to settings and then go to this advanced features. Here you will find this option Dual Messenger. Now in my case, I have only one WhatsApp account. If I want to install another copy, then I can install here like this. And after that, what you can do, you can have separate list of contacts for two different copy of this WhatsApp app. So this is also really helpful if you want to have two separate WhatsApp or FB accounts. So if you're using it, let me know in the comments. The next option is auto call recording. Yes, it is working perfectly on this device. And what you have to do, simply go to phone app and then go to settings. Here you will have this option call recordings. What do you have to select? Simply select this one, auto recording, turn this on. Okay, now whenever you make a call, it will be actually recorded. Now another option that we have here, you can select numbers. That is really good, I can say, because if you want to auto record any conversation with a particular person, then you can select that number, and that is really amazing according to me. Those who really want to have their recorded calls and they want to listen for any purpose, I don't know, but yes, sometimes people do it. So if you don't want to record calls of all the numbers, any selected numbers, you can do it here. So this feature is really interesting according to me. The next feature is called lockdown mode, and what it does, you will get this extra option on the power menu. Here you will have this lockdown mode. If you turn this on, what happens? This will deactivate all the smart locks, all the biometrics locks on your lock screen. So you won't be able to unlock the phone, only you can use the pattern. So make sure that if you are using this feature, you must remember the pattern that you have set, for the lock. Okay, now what I have to do, use the pattern, right? It will also disable all the notifications if you activate it. Now how does it work? First of all, you have to go to settings, then you have this option lock screen. There you have this option secure lock settings. Put the pattern. As I said, if you're using it, make sure that you remember the pattern lock. Okay, here you can see it will actually deactivate smart lock, biometrics, and all the notification on the lock screen. So this can be useful if you don't want to share any information with anyone. If you're with someone and you don't want to share your notifications, or you don't want to share your phone, so you can simply turn this on and no one will be able to unlock the device. That's it about this feature. The next feature is dynamic wallpapers or dynamic lock screen. Now if you want to see different wallpapers every time you lock the screen or unlock the screen, now you can see that whenever I lock and unlock, the wallpaper is changing automatically, right? So what do you have to do? Simply tap and hold on the home screen here and go to wallpapers. There you will have this option wallpaper services. then you can do one thing. Simply select this option, dynamic lock screen, and go to settings. There you will have this category. Now you can select these things like landscape, live, food, pets, whatever you like to watch, see on the lock screen. Suppose I have selected this one, art, and if you haven't downloaded it, first of all you have to download the catalog and then you can use it. Suppose if I want to use this one, landscape, I have already downloaded it, so this will be applicable. Okay, now if I lock and unlock, different wallpaper will be there. So this is something, if you like to see different wallpapers on the lock screen and you don't want to change it manually, then you can use this feature. Okay, so what do you think about it? The last feature that I would like to talk here is about the one hand use or single hand use. This is really helpful if you are using a phone with a really large screen. This one is very compact, but still you can use it on this device as well because it is running on the same Samsung UI. So what you have to do, simply go to settings and then you have this option, advanced features. There you will have this one-handed mode. Okay, now the trick is that how to activate it, right? Sometimes if you don't know it, then it becomes really annoying. Now what you have to do, simply use one hand mode. Okay, and then what you have to do, simply swipe down like this from here. Okay, and this will be activated. Now you can shift it like this, okay, wherever you want. If you're using the right hand, then you can shift it like this. And if you want to do anything, this is really swift. I think there is no problem. The operation, the transition, it's really seamless, okay, without any problem, without any glitch. Now if you want to deactivate, simply tap on the setting option and then turn this off. Okay, this way you can use this single one-hand mode or one-handed mode or single-handed mode, whatever it is. Okay, this is really useful for those who are having large screen smartphone, and if you want to type using only one hand, this can be really handy. So guys, these are the features that I wanted to share with you about the Samsung One UI, and I really liked it because I've switched from stock Android and there are certain features which we miss on stock UI, and this one is having all the necessary features that we may have to use if there is any kind of requirement or if there is any need whenever it is there, right? So you let me know if you're using any of Samsung devices, and if you have come across any interesting feature, then do let me know in the comments. And if you end up liking my videos, then do hit the subscribe button and do subscribe and share your opinions. Yeah, cheers till the next video.